Hi City of Evans, I'm Jacob Ramos Astorga and you're watching Evans TV.
Hello City of Evans and welcome to Evans TV. I'm Heather Utrata and I hope you're having a wonderful week. We have a ton of info you need to know, so let's get started. We had a big night at Evans City Council last week. The members voted unanimously to place a 1% sales tax on the ballot in April. The measure will appear as ballot measure 2A. If voters approve the measure, it would generate an estimated $3 million per year. That money will be used exclusively for street maintenance and repair. If passed, it would enable the resurfacing of most residential streets and key collectors over a 10-year period. The tax would sunset in the year 2027. City Manager Jim Beckenberg said this decision was based on an overwhelming amount of research and data.
The idea for a dedicated sales tax actually came from a citizen group in 2018. The City Council appointed a group of citizens of all ages and from all parts of the community who came in and really dug into the city's budget, learned about how we spend our money for all of our services, learned about our current budget for roads. They also learned about the condition of our roads. The message is there that the roads really are falling apart, which anyone who drives on them, I think, can tell. But worse than that, if we don't do something soon, roads are only going to get more expensive to fix over time. So having enough revenue to take care of the streets not only provides safety for current residents and others who drive on our streets, but also will help us to drive a strong community economy for the long term.
We want to remind you to vote in Evans, vote in April. Election day is April 7th. This will be a mail-in ballot election. You can either place your ballot in the mailbox or bring it on down to the Evans Community Complex. Remember, vote in Evans, vote in April. And now for this week's Kids Street Report. This week, Jacob Ramos Astorga joins us from Bella Romero Elementary School. He lives on the east side of town near the awesome Riverside Park. Jacob, thank you for joining us. We have a lot of projects going on. Can you tell us what's going on at 47th Avenue?
Hi Heather, that was the 47th Avenue open house. Residents were invited to see the city's plans to widen 47th Avenue to 4 lanes from 37th Street North. The project will include the first roundabout ever built in Evans. Construction will begin in the summer of 2020.
Oh wow, the first roundabout. That's awesome. I also see that there's work going on under a bridge in town.
Yes, that's the CR 396 bridge project. We're installing upgrades to enhance safety. You might see crews welding on steel plates and fixing damage to one of the guardrails. There will be a single lane traffic during construction. Thank you for your patience.
Great, that's amazing, Jacob. Thank you for all of your information on the city's streets. If you'd like to nominate someone for the Kids Street Report, send us an email at info@evanscolorado.gov. And joining us now is Communications Manager Lance Snow. Lance, the Greeley-Evans School District 6 had $160,000 in student lunch debt, but one local business has decided to help with that problem.
Well, that's right, Heather. Little Bit Bar and Grill in Evans really helped the kids with that debt. Owner Barbara Sullivice and manager Mark Stone sat down with me this week and talked about their fundraising efforts. They raised nearly $1,200 to pay off student lunch debt in Evans, and they did it with the help of their patrons by holding a chili cook-off fundraiser. And they said it's amazing to see the outpouring from the community.
The customers in this bar are great. I took the bucket around and I said, anybody else want to donate? People were throwing money in there, so it turned out really well. And I'm very proud of our customers and the generosity that they have and the understanding too.
Barbara and Mark do plan to hold more fundraisers in the future. In fact, they had a message to the kids to stay focused on your learning and your future. Heather?
Thanks, Lance. The Evans PD are hosting a special event in February, and they'd like to personally invite you.
Oh, hey there, Evans residents. Sorry, this coffee is really good. I'm Officer Ryan Fandry with the Evans Police Department. I need to apologize to you because the last time you saw me, things got a little out of hand. See, I hadn't had my coffee yet.
I haven't had my coffee yet, so pipe down back there.
And there was this guy in the back of my car.
I didn't do anything wrong. Let me out of here.
He was handcuffed, and he just would not stop talking. And well, it didn't turn out well for him. So that's why I'd like to invite you to the real me, the fully caffeinated me. Join the Evans Police Department for Coffee with a Cop. It's Saturday, February 22nd from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Riverside Library. It's free and it's for everybody. The police there will be fully caffeinated and hopefully they'll be in a little better mood this time.
Great, thanks Ryan. Finally tonight, the census is coming up. Census Day is April 1st, so make sure to report. Potential congressional representation and grant funding is at stake for the city, so please be sure to report. The 2020 census, we count, we matter. And that's it for this week. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you next week on Evans TV.